Hi everyone, welcome back to Wrestling Fun with Father and Son. I'm Father Matt, and this is Son.
Hi.
And this is week of WWE. This is Smackdown. Let's say this is Smackdown, 9th of the 7th, 2019. Let's get cracking because there's a little bit to go through, not too much, but we'll get through it as we get to it. Ziggler opened up Smackdown this week, the backstage earlier. Where he arrived at the arena. He got interviewed saying about last week with Kevin Owens with his team and that, only for Kevin Owens then to arrive behind him in a car. They sort of then ended up in a bit of a brawl, got separated for Shane McMahon to send Owens away from the arena and Ziggler to stay. Next they had like an interview with Shane saying he cancelled the main event. Obviously the main event was going to be Ziggler versus Owens. Ziggler versus Owens, wasn't it? And basically that was cancelled, and that, you know, that he'll come up with the main event later on. Only for then Kevin Owens to appear at ringside with a microphone and what I'm calling another CM Punk pipe bomb. Kind of. It was very, you could tell it was scripted. This one was very scripted. But he was saying about how Shane is always on TV too much, had to go at the McMahon families for not giving opportunities, only to have his mic cut off by Shane, who then came out. And then he got another mic, and then that got cut off. Then he got the commentator's headset, that got cut off. And then he got run off by security into the crowd. So it was a nice little start. There's I made a quick note that said Owens turned ultra face here, with the crowd basically cheering and wanting to hear this sort of raw, truth, reality type promo. Next, it was the first match. It was Finn Balor versus Nakamura in a non-title match. It was a good match, and Nakamura got the win on Finn Balor. And I haven't seen it made. I'd have looked at the WWE website, but as of Wednesday, when we're recording this, the match hasn't been made. Balor versus Nakamura for the Intercontinental title at Extreme Rules. But I haven't seen it. But you never know, it might get made. Anyway, there was another Shane, Drew and Elias promo at backstage. Ziggler came in, and then Shane made the match Ziggler versus Roman Reigns in the main event. Next, it was a contract. Nikki and Bayley had a contract signing, which was a bit strange. No Alexa Bliss. The report is that she's actually got a bit of sickness, so she wasn't on the show. Again, Bayley trying to get into Nikki's head about how Alexa's using her and all this, that and the other. Only for then Carmella to come out, and Nikki Cross had a match with Carmella, which Nikki Cross won. So Nikki's looking very strong going into that into Extreme Rules, isn't she? Next, it was the Iconics coming out of their locker room to be addressed by Paige and the Kabuki Warriors, saying basically that they want a title shot. It's nice to see the Kabuki Warriors on telly. We haven't seen them for months. So again, I said this about Nakamura and Finn Balor, I think it was, that the search party was back in. We took the search party out again, Kai, and we found the Kabuki Warriors. They found them. They do actually still exist. So yeah, they're probably going to get a match, probably at SummerSlam, I'm thinking, against the Iconics. Next we had 3-team promo, that's the only way to describe it, and a New Day promo, which was a bit sort of risque in some of the stuff that Big E was saying. So it's a bit more of a PG, sort of, not the PG era, sort of the more teen, I think, which I've heard they're going to start sort of targeting a little bit more. That brought Daniel Bryan, Eric Rowan, they had a bit of a promo, and then Heavy Machinery came out and they had a promo.
And the New Day said, Xavier said, Eric Rowan was with Ray, Luke Harper, and now Daniel Bryan. Yeah,
so you're saying, who's your daddy, basically, and that got a chant, didn't it? Because Eric Rowan's always following someone, and he's obviously still following Daniel Bryan.
And he started to get angry.
Yeah, he did, yeah. That seemed then to have a triple threat match. It was, who was it? Can you remember who it was?
Daniel Bryan and Rowan, the New Day and Heavy Machinery.
Well, no, that's the triple threat match that they have in Extreme Rules, but they had individuals from them teams. One person from each of them team had a triple threat match. It was Xavier Woods. Who else?
Daniel
Bryan and, remember the last one?
Otis,
yeah, they had a triple threat. Yeah, Otis got the win on Xavier Woods, so still protecting Daniel Bryan a little bit there. We made the prediction that I thought Heavy Machinery were going to win. You thought Daniel Bryan and Eric Rowan were going to win, didn't you? I think that's what you said, didn't you? At the weekend, so we'll have to see. Next it was Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville. Had another promo with Ember Moon. Obviously they had a little bit of rivalry with that. Not really much to talk about there. Then we had the Black in the Back section. Black in the Back section. This time they did say that they weren't going to address, he wasn't going to reveal himself, but then he ended up revealing Who knocked on the door?
Cesaro.
It was Cesaro. I've been hearing this rumour that it was Cesaro a while ago. I think in a previous video I've actually said it might have been Cesaro. So it's not really a big shocker there. I wasn't surprised to see Cesaro sit down in that chair. But then at Extreme Rules now, them two are going to have a fight, as Cesaro and Aleister Black said. So now it's Aleister Black versus Cesaro, another match that we didn't predict. So who do you think's going to win out of these two?
Aleister Black.
You think Aleister Black's going to win? Well, I don't know. Cesaro's been on quite a roll. I'm going to go different. I'm going to say Cesaro is going to win. Next, they had another. I've got to think of a name for this as well. This sequence, Shelton Benjamin. They kind of ask him a question. He kind of looks around, and then he kind of smiles, and then that's it. I don't really know where they're going with this. It's a really strange sequence. And then we finally get on to the main event of SmackDown. Quickly whiz through it this week. Obviously SmackDown's not as long as Raw, so these videos are kind of shorter. It was Roman versus Ziggler with Shane, Drew and Elias. Ringside, Shane was on commentary. Not much to the match. Roman Reigns got the win with the spear. I think he took out Elias and Drew at one point for Shane to go into the ring, only to be stunned by a returning Kevin Owens. He obviously disappeared and got sent home, but he didn't go home. He actually reappeared. So they're obviously hinting now that there's going to be a match there between Shane and Kevin Owens, possibly at SummerSlam. I'm thinking. What?
So I think Undertaker's going to have a match at SummerSlam.
Yeah, we did say this as well. Drew McIntyre is rumoured to have a casket match, possibly, against The Undertaker at SummerSlam. So I don't think that feud's going to be over at Extreme Rules. But yes, so it didn't make Owens and Ziggler. That was another match we predicted in the Extreme Rules predictions. They were supposed to obviously have this main event. So maybe going forward there's going to be a little bit more with this story and this rivalry. But I can see Owens and Shane McMahon having a match somewhere along the line. I thought that Shane and Owens already had a match, didn't they? Once, didn't they have a Hell in a Cell? Can you remember Owens was on the table and Sami Zayn pulled him off the table just as Shane went through it from the roof? Isn't that right? I think that's right. I might be wrong there, but I might be right. I don't know. I think they have already had a bit of a rivalry.
So I think Roman Reigns and Undertaker versus Drew McIntyre. I think it's going to be a handicap.
I don't think it is. It's not. It's not. Roman Reigns and Undertaker versus Shane and Drew. No holds barred at Extreme Rules. It's not a handicap. I don't know where you got that handicap from. You said that to me earlier. I don't know where you got that from. But well, anyway, yeah. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Just like quickly, like we said in the Raw video, we've got up to 20 subscribers now, Kai. And a big thank you to everyone that's subscribed. But we need your continuing support to reach the next milestone, which is 50, isn't it? At the end of the sort of year of the channel, I'd like to have. Also, I say we would like to have 50 subscribers and grow the channel a little bit more. Also, quickly coming in a couple of weeks to I think celebrate now having 20 subscribers. We're going to have a competition. We've got a figure giveaway. Yeah, but it's over to my left. Yeah, but that is in a future video, probably coming in a couple of weeks. So all will be revealed. So you have to watch out for that video. So yep, I think we'll leave it there, won't we, Kai? So if you like this video, please like, comment and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next video, which will be this week's unboxing, which we already gave away last week. This week it is, can you remember who it is? I don't know if you can remember. It's going to be Braun Strowman from Elite Series 68. So you don't.
What about the Brutus?
Well, that's a future one coming. That's a bit of a spoiler. Yes, we do have that video coming as well. Brutus the Barber Beefcake is coming, but that might be in a few weeks to a month's time, because I've got a few more other videos that I've got to come out.
Maybe in August.
Possibly in August. Yeah, I don't really know. We've got a few unboxings still to put onto the channel.
I think we've got a lot of unboxings on my birthday.
Well, we probably will have a few unboxings on your birthday. It's only about 5 or 6 weeks away. So yeah, we've got a few things to. Few surprises there to unbox on that as well. So yeah, let's have a leave it there. So I'll say goodbye and say goodbye, Kai.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.